what routines do you feel need to be retired? Like, there's certain things I see people do, and I just think to myself, I can't believe you're still doing it.
I can only speak in a close-up or parlor style setting because all those big illusions, those are all still new to me. You
Right,
know,
right.
I've only been working. I mean, I've stage tech before, but working hand in hand with them the last couple of years now. Any card at any number has to be retired.
Yeah,
I hate that trick. I hate
I do
that
too.
plot.
I think
For
anything where
sure.
you're counting cards, and when somebody has to give you a number, there's a math problem in the card trick.
Yes.
I can't stand it.
Any math problems? Come see the show this year because I do a trick with counting cards.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise you it'll blow your mind.
Uh-huh.
I promise you it will. But it's quick and it's just yeah.
Yeah, I had a guy explaining a trick to me the other day during intermission. He said she took the cards and she asked me my birth date and then subtracted this number from it and then asked me my favorite letter. And
No,
I'm like,
no,
dude,
no.
you lost me. Like
This is
when
no.
she asked you for a number.
I've got a prediction that tells you 22 cards face down after they shuffle the cards face up and face down, and it matches, and it's a whole series with a kicker ending.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's cool. But so any card. What other routines? Because I just see. I'll give you some examples. Torn and restored newspaper.
Yep, I don't do that.
No, I don't do it either. But it was so popular, people really like it, and so I took the method and changed it into something else because no one knows what a newspaper is anymore.
Yeah.
Like quite frankly, or when I see people doing like silk flowers or hank is like silks, like just I don't know, or parasols. I can't stand it when I see
Really?
parasols
See,
unless it fits their character. I
Yeah,
saw
it does.
somebody that was a Japanese style or
making parasols appear.
and
yeah.
that fit, but just some random guy at a birthday party or something. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird. So I'm not a big fan of silk magic in general.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stuff you could do to make it look cool. I think one of the big things is if you're gonna do like make birds appear, which I don't. I want to, but I don't.
Yeah.
But if you do any kind of bird stuff, take all your silk handkerchiefs and throw them in the garbage and figure out a different way to produce
I
them.
agree.
In my opinion, it's just too cliche. And
Yeah.
one of the things that we try to do with the Revolutionists is, we do some older pieces in there, but we try to make them a little more modern, a little more fun, and kind of put a more fun spin on
Like a
things.
little twist to it. And,
And try to get away from that cliche stuff.
Yeah.
However, I do make a deck of cards appear out of a silk. I will say that. I do that. Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, like making it go over here. And
Yeah.
Come on. You know.
But at the same time, I wish there was more classic tricks that you don't see too much within Magic, like that little trick where you pour salt in your hand and make it disappear with that one little thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I still do that all the time.
Yeah, I do too.
Because to a magician, we're like, oh, he's doing that. To a lay audience, it's like that's the most impossible thing ever, and it's so. I mean, to us, it's so simple.
Right.
But I do that all the time.
But do you find that I've learned that the simpler things, as a close-up performer, anything that people can hold on to or touch changes it all. Like to watch, we were talking about floating, like levitating. To watch that, to me, that's a puzzle. Okay, most illusion tricks, as soon as they wheel out like a box, I'm thinking, and I think a lot of the audience does this. Now, she must be, twisted, it becomes a puzzle. But if something happens in their hands, like you're talking with the salt or just a rubber band routine, because I do a lot of rubber band routines, you probably do too, and when they can hold it, that changes everything.
Absolutely. Anytime I do any kind of close-up magic, my goal is to get as many people involved as possible because magic is an experience that everyone's going to happen when you're there. So that's the goal at least. And it's easier to get them to experience or stay engaged in what's happening if they're in some way a part of it, whether they're the ones picking a card, signing their name, or they're the ones shuffling, or whatever it is. To me, that's the most important thing, and that's why I'm drawn to close-up magic.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's more so much more on a personal level, and it hits harder when they're sitting there and those cards change color in their hands. You know what I mean?